Hello again, everybody. Well, I made it back down to Chatsworth, Georgia, because today, independently of the Black Bear Festival, the Chatsworth Depot is open. So we're going to check out this place today and see what we can see. It's definitely pretty cool. So let's see what we can see today, shall we? Let's go have some fun. You know, it's a heck of a day. There have been some storms around, but just look at how pretty those clouds are up in the mountains. But enough of that. Let's go to the depot. If you looked at my old video, you noticed that I was able to film that from the window. But now that we're inside, look at this place. And they've got model railroads, they've got oil cans, they've got all of this gear. There's just so much stuff. CSX, thumbs up for safety. This showcase was donated by the Ed Warmick family. So you've got nails, you've got employee handbooks. And there's the General. Now, if you want to see where the General is now, go back through my older videos and you can see its beautiful little museum that they've got down in Kennesaw, Georgia. Or if you're old school, then I believe it was called Big Shanty. Oh, Southern Railroad. Look at that. The Southland. This is a narrow gauge rail line. It's very narrow too. And if you want to see where the original depot was, so the main line is over there. Here's where the building originally was, and here is where it's been moved to. Huh, 1968. If anybody has got the sleuthing information going on, the Chatsworth thing? Huh. It's talked about in the Knoxville, Tennessee News Sentinel, June 27th, 1968. It had to be very interesting. And again, some ridiculously amazing high ceilings. Let's wait and then we will get over into that section. Louisville and Nashville Railroad Equipment Trust, Series X. We've got all these lubrication cans, these oil cans, shrinking passenger service, Murray County, the L&N timetables. So even by the 1960s, things were starting to fade out. Look, it's an old Underwood, and this was actually used at the Eaton L&N Depot. That's pretty cool. I've seen people make these before. They're pretty cool. Explanation of the steam locomotive. There's a couple more. I mean, you literally could spend an hour. You could literally spend an hour in here. There's north-south line. Just look at this stuff. Well, there's a carbide light. You've got mining equipment now. This shows about the mines. Oh, look. My creations.
This is for the talc industry that we used to have here.
Now, where was the talc mined out of? Those mountains?
Those mountains,
So the mountains, which you probably can't see very well out of this window, there used to be talc mining. So this is all referring to the talc mining that they had. And unfortunately, that has gone by the wayside like so many things. But look at all this amazing stuff. These were time clocks at the mill. You had samples. I'm guessing, yep, this is what the talc looks like when it's just freshly cut out of the ground and not refined. It's very smooth, very waxy feeling. It's pretty neat. You got a whole bunch of samples, because if you have a rock room, especially for the labs, you got to have all these samples. This is pretty cool. So Murray County had a pretty hefty talc industry. And oh, look at the old checks. Anyway, let's go take a look and see what we can see up in, I think it was the freight room that's up there.
And seeing
Look at this.
housing
Now,
and stuff, as you said, the Presley family. He was a local man that was raised here in Murray County. He later became the president of a railroad somewhere in Georgia.
Like I said, I was real young back then.
look at that. That's a different Presley family. So the inside walls and the ceiling are actually newer material, so they can insulate. You would have just seen the outside of the wall. So this is talking about how they used to use the lanterns, because you didn't have a radio back in the day.
It was real cold that day we were doing this, and Dad had the water hose washed your granddad's hand out, and he looked around there, and my uncle was about to pass out.
I know a friend of mine that would probably look good in
Oh, we
that.
got time for all this.
More lanterns, Amtrak conductors, the Sean Knowles Memorial. More typewriters. And look, there's a lot of quilting. Because quilting was part of the community. They have all these different patterns. I wonder if they have a devil's puzzle. No, they do not. Devil's puzzle is one of the harder ones to put together, but this. Oh, and look. If any of you were afraid of doctors, look what they had to work with back in the old days. This was not fun. And again, another Shriner.
My mother's in the hospital up in Erlanger.
I like how a lot of these people. Oh, look, another push organ. And oh my goodness, now that the sun's going to wash this out a little bit, but look at this amazing mural that's right here. Look at that.
We were at Prager Mill the other day, there was a couple ladies there making. And, yeah, and I had never seen the
100-year celebration of the First Baptist Church of Chatsworth in 2007.
And I didn't know how they went together, you know, even if I wanted to make them. So, but that was.
My mother used to come and visit her grandmother a lot up there on the edge of the mountain. I think they were in those home ec clubs together from time to time.
Probably.
I love these old depot doors. I'm sure they're permanently shut here. But this
And that traffic
is
light
just amazing.
was, behind the old shopping center.
Well, guys, that's all there is. Hope you enjoyed our little look at this wonderful depot down here in Chatsworth. Now, they do have cool Christmassy stuff coming up, so if you get a chance to, come and check it out. I think they have a lot of model railroad stuff going on. Anyway, I am off to go on some more journeys. So until then, why don't you go on some journeys of your own? We will see you next time. Bye-bye.